Under Siege, 1992, burst onto the scene as a high-octane action classic, blending intense suspense, unforgettable one-liners, and Steven Seagal at his best. With its gripping plot and a standout cast, including Tommy Lee Jones and Gary Busey, the film cemented its place in the hearts of action fans worldwide. But now, 32 years later, have you ever wondered what happened to the stars who brought this blockbuster to life? From career triumphs and challenges to surprising life changes, join us as we explore where the cast of this iconic film is in 2024. The updates might just shock you. Patrick O'Neal was born on September 26, 1927. In the 1992 film Under Siege, he portrayed Captain Adams, the commanding officer of the USS Missouri. At the time of filming, O'Neal was 64 years old. His character was a model of authority, calm under pressure, and deeply committed to the safety of his ship and crew. O'Neal had a long and varied career, marked by both triumphs and personal struggles. His early years in Hollywood saw him typecast in a range of supporting roles, but he earned recognition for his performances on both film and television. However, his personal life was troubled. He faced several failed marriages and was known to have had a complicated relationship with alcohol. His family life was marred by divorce and the impact of substance abuse on his relationships. In his later years, O'Neal struggled with health issues, and he passed away on September 9, 1994, at the age of 66 due to respiratory failure. Conradi Palmisano was born on May 1, 1948. He portrayed the strike team leader in Under Siege, 1992, a character known for his leadership, tactical expertise, and calm decision-making in high-pressure situations. At 44 years old, Palmisano was already an established director and stunt coordinator with a successful career behind the scenes. However, Palmisano's journey was not without its challenges. He grew up with a deep passion for action and stunts, eventually making a name for himself in Hollywood. Despite his professional success, his personal life was complicated. His first marriage ended in divorce, and the pressures of balancing a demanding career with family life took a toll. Palmisano struggled with maintaining relationships, as the intense hours and nature of his work often overshadowed his personal connections. He faced bouts of loneliness and depression, particularly in the aftermath of his divorce. In his later years, Palmisano continued to work in the film industry but preferred a more private life. He passed away on January 10, 2024, at the age of 75, with the cause of death undisclosed. Andy Romano, born on April 16, 1936, was 56 years old when he portrayed Admiral Bates in Under Siege, 1992. His character was calm under pressure, strategic, and an embodiment of naval authority. Romano's career spanned many decades, with his most significant roles in TV series and films from the 1970s to the early 1990s. Though he was known for his roles in series such as The Dukes of Hazzard, Romano's personal life was not without hardship. He struggled with maintaining personal relationships, and despite his successful career, his family life was often overshadowed by the pressures of fame. Romano was married twice, and both marriages ended in divorce. He had 2 children, but his relationship with them was marked by complications. His life also suffered from the pressures of aging and health issues, as he faced significant struggles in his later years. Despite these hardships, Romano was respected for his work in film and television. He passed away on September 14, 2022, at the age of 86, from natural causes. Dennis Lipsum, born on March 1, 1942, portrayed Trenton, a dedicated technician with a sharp mind and methodical nature in Under Siege, 1992. At the time of filming, Lipsum was 50 years old. His character's technical expertise and reliable nature were key to the story's progression. Lipsum's career, though marked by significant roles, also faced numerous difficulties. Despite a strong start in acting, he struggled to find lasting success in Hollywood. His personal life was troubled, with a failed marriage that left him isolated for much of his later years. Lipsum had no children, which may have added to his sense of solitude. his career suffered from typecasting and a lack of notable roles in major films. Though he acted in a variety of projects, he never achieved the recognition he hoped for. Dennis Lipsum passed away on July 30, 2014, at the age of 72. His cause of death remains undisclosed, but his departure marked the end of a quietly significant career. Barbara Bush, born on June 8, 1925, appeared as herself in archival footage in Under Siege, 1992, providing a historical context for the film. At the time of filming, she was 67 years old. Known for her grace and dignity, Barbara was a symbol of public service and resilience. Despite her public life, her personal life had its share of challenges. Her marriage to George H.W. Bush, though outwardly successful, faced moments of strain, especially in dealing with the pressures of political life. She had 5 children, but the family faced personal tragedies, including the loss of their daughter, Robin, to leukemia when she was just 3 years old. This loss left a deep scar on the family, which was never fully healed. Barbara's political life and public image were largely a shield against the private difficulties she faced, but she always maintained a strong front. Barbara Bush passed away on April 17, 2018, at the age of 92, from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of dignity, grace, and devotion to family. Steven Seagal, born on April 10, 1952, played the role of Casey Ryback in the 1992 action thriller Under Siege. At the time of filming, Seagal was 40 years old. Ryback, a former Navy SEAL turned cook, becomes the movie's central figure, using his combat skills to protect his fellow crew members from a terrorist attack on a naval ship. Despite his action-packed persona in the film, Seagal's real-life career and personal life have been marked by controversy and setbacks. His early career was shaped by his martial arts skills, and he quickly became a major action star with films like Above the Law, 1988, and Hard to Kill, 1990. However, his later years in Hollywood were riddled with difficulties, including accusations of misconduct, which damaged his reputation. On the personal front, Seagal has had a tumultuous relationship history. He has been married several times, most notably to Kelly LeBrock, with whom he has 3 children, but their marriage ended in divorce. In addition to his rocky romantic life, Seagal has faced financial and legal troubles. At 72, he continues to live in relative obscurity, with his most recent ventures focused on television and direct-to-video films. Troy Evans, born on February 16, 1948, portrayed Granger in Under Siege, 1992, a seasoned sailor with a no-nonsense attitude. Evans was 44 years old when he filmed this role, contributing to the character's grounded and reliable personality. Granger is a veteran crew member who helps steady the ship's team amidst chaos, offering his experience and wisdom. Evans' career, much like his character's role in the film, has been largely defined by reliability and a strong supporting presence. He has appeared in numerous television series and films, often playing roles that called for maturity and experience, such as in ER and The Wonder Years. Despite his steady career, Evans has faced personal hardships, including a difficult period in his personal relationships. Though not much has been shared about his family life, it is known that Evans has been married and has children. Throughout his life, he has been vocal about his struggles with addiction and its impact on his career. At 76 years old, Evans has distanced himself from Hollywood's spotlight, but continues to work sporadically in the industry. Damien Chapa, born on October 29, 1963, played the role of Tackman in Under Siege, 1992, a young and eager sailor who plays a supportive role in the film's high-stakes action. At 29 years old during filming, Chapa brought youthful energy and determination to his character, who was loyal and hardworking. Chapa's career has seen significant peaks and valleys. He is perhaps most famous for his role in Blood In, Blood Out, 1993, where he portrayed Miklo Velka, a gang member, but his career faltered shortly after. Chapa struggled to find consistent roles in Hollywood and faced many personal and professional challenges, including financial hardships. His personal life has been troubled by failed relationships and struggles with addiction, though he has continued to pursue acting. As for his family, Chapa has been married at least once, though the details of his romantic life have remained largely private. Now at the age of 61, he has taken on more sporadic acting roles and has also directed several films. Glenn Morshower, born on April 24, 1959, portrayed Ensign Taylor in Under Siege, 1992, at the age of 33. In the film, Taylor is a dedicated and reliable officer, committed to his duties aboard the USS Missouri. Morshower, known for his solid, dependable character portrayals, has worked extensively in both film and television, with notable roles in 24 and The West Wing. Throughout his career, Morshower maintained a reputation for professionalism, yet his personal life was not without its challenges. He had a difficult childhood, facing issues within his family that influenced his outlook on life. Morshower's relationships, particularly his first marriage, were filled with struggles that ultimately led to divorce. Though his professional life has been mostly stable, his personal life has had its ups and downs. Currently 65 years old, Morshower remains active in Hollywood, still working as a character actor. He has managed to keep his private life relatively low-key, maintaining a strong career and a more balanced personal life in recent years. Gary Busey was born on June 29, 1944. In Under Siege, 1992, he played Commander Krill, the main antagonist of the film. At 48 years old during the filming, Busey brought to life the character of Krill, a manipulative and dangerous officer with a cunning mind and unpredictable behavior. Busey's career skyrocketed in the 1970s and 1980s with memorable roles in films such as The Buddy Holly Story, 1978, for which he earned an Academy Award nomination. Despite his professional success, Busey's personal life has been tumultuous. He's had multiple marriages and relationships, often marked by emotional struggles and controversies. His love life was never stable, with his third marriage ending in divorce, and he has children from different relationships. Busey also faced serious health battles, including a life-threatening motorcycle accident in 1988 that left him with a brain injury, which he later publicly admitted had caused behavioral changes. Now 80 years old, Busey continues to live in the public eye, though his struggles with mental health and legal issues persist. Raymond Cruz, born on September 10, 1964, played the role of Ramirez in Under Siege, 1992, bringing to life a dedicated and loyal sailor. He was 28 during the film's production. Cruz's career began in the late 80s, and his portrayal of Ramirez added a layer of courage and determination to the film's crew. Outside of his acting career, Cruz's life was marked by both success and personal setbacks. He gained recognition for his roles in shows like The Closer and Breaking Bad. However, his personal life has faced its own struggles, including challenges with maintaining long-term relationships. He has been married but has not publicly shared details about his family. Over the years, Cruz found a degree of stability and success in his career, with a string of television roles. As of 2024, Cruz is 60 years old and continues to act, with a career that still holds promise in Hollywood. Bernie Casey was born on June 8, 1939. In Under Siege, 1992, he portrayed Commander Harris, a high-ranking naval officer. At the time of filming, Bernie was 53 years old. Casey's career spanned several decades, with notable works in both film and television, including appearances in Revenge of the Nerds and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. His life was marked by various personal and professional challenges. Although he enjoyed success as an actor and a football player, his career wasn't without its difficulties, facing the complexities of typecasting and struggling with his public image at times. In his personal life, Casey faced difficulties with relationships. Though he was married once, his marriage ended in divorce. He never had children, and his later years were marked by solitude and introspection. In 2017, he passed away at the age of 78 from a stroke, leaving behind a legacy in both entertainment and sports. Erika Eleniak was born on September 29, 1969. She played the role of Jordan Tate, a Playboy playmate, in the 1992 action film Under Siege, portraying a character who finds herself in the middle of a hijacking on a battleship. At the time of filming, she was 23 years old. Throughout the movie, Jordan starts as a damsel in distress but soon becomes an empowered ally, showing courage and resourcefulness. Eleniak's career began at a young age, but her life has not been without turmoil. In her personal life, Erika faced multiple struggles, including battles with weight and self-esteem issues, and a string of failed relationships. She was married once to Rock Daigle, but they divorced shortly after tying the knot. She has one child, a daughter named Indiana. Despite her early success, Erika has had a tumultuous career, with many projects falling through or not gaining significant attention. At 55 years old, Erika is currently living a more private life, keeping away from the spotlight. As of now, she remains an advocate for mental health and is focused on her personal well-being. Tommy Lee Jones, born on September 15, 1946, was 46 years old when he played William Stranix in Under Siege, 1992. Known for his commanding presence and depth of emotion, Jones' portrayal of the cold and calculating antagonist, Stranix, was one of the film's standout performances. His career was launched with critical acclaim in The Fugitive and No Country for Old Men. However, Jones' personal life has not been without its struggles. His first marriage, to actress Kate Lardner, ended in divorce, and he later married Dawn Laurel in 2001, with whom he has 2 children. Despite his success, Jones faced personal difficulties, including a reputation for being difficult on set and an enigmatic public persona. The actor experienced several career ups and downs, including some years where his projects were less commercially successful. Nevertheless, his ability to reinvent himself ensured he remained a relevant figure in Hollywood. As of 2024, Jones is 78 years old, and although not as active in films, he occasionally takes on roles and remains a respected figure in the industry. Cole Meaney, born on May 30, 1953, portrayed Dahmer, one of the key terrorists working alongside Stranix in Under Siege. At 39 years old when filming the movie in 1992, Meaney brought depth to the character of Dahmer, showing both loyalty to his leader and a cold, calculated nature. Outside of his iconic roles in Star Trek, The Next Generation and The Commitments, Meaney's personal life has been marked by periods of great professional success as well as financial struggles. He was married to Irish actress Bearbrae Dowling in the early 1980s, but their marriage ended in divorce. The couple has 2 children, but his relationship with them and his family has always been complicated, leading to some strained connections. Meaney's career is one of consistent work but also frustration with being typecast. At the age of 71, Colm continues acting, though his personal life remains largely private, and he focuses more on his passion for the arts than public appearances. Adam James, born on September 9, 1972, played the role of Commando in Under Siege, 1992, a young, highly trained soldier who brings skill and precision to his team. At 20 years old during the filming, James was just beginning his career in Hollywood. Though he had the physicality and focus necessary for his role, his real-life career trajectory was less smooth. James faced difficulty breaking through into mainstream success, despite his promising start. He appeared in a few television shows and films, but none of his roles gained significant traction. His personal life was equally turbulent, marked by a series of short-lived relationships and struggles with alcohol. Although James has kept a relatively low profile, his tumultuous career and private life have been characterized by missed opportunities and regrets. At 52 years old, he lives in obscurity and continues to face financial instability, with few acting opportunities to revitalize his career. His life stands as a cautionary tale about the volatility of fame and fortune in Hollywood. George Chung was born on February 8, 1949. At 43 years old, he took on the role of the Commando in Under Siege, a highly trained and efficient soldier part of the terrorist group. His character is ruthless, disciplined, and relentless, a perfect fit for the high-stakes tension of the film. Chung's career spans several decades, with roles in numerous action films, television series, and even voice work. Despite his success in Hollywood, George faced significant personal challenges. He struggled with typecasting, particularly in roles that pigeonholed him into playing villains or authority figures due to his distinct appearance. His personal life has been filled with hardship as well, including a turbulent relationship with his ex-wife. Chung was married once, but his marriage ended in a bitter divorce. He has one child, a son, who has had a strained relationship with him over the years. Currently, at 75 years old, George remains an enigmatic figure in the film industry, living quietly and rarely engaging with the public, reflecting on the highs and lows of his career and personal life. Tom Wood, born on April 19, 1963, played Private Nash in Under Siege, 1992, a loyal and brave soldier who fought alongside his comrades to protect the ship from terrorists. At 29 years old during the filming, Wood was at the peak of his early career, gaining recognition for his dedication and skill in portraying military roles. However, after Under Siege, Wood's career took a turn for the worse. His transition from supporting roles to leading parts failed to materialize, leaving him stranded in the shadows of Hollywood's most successful stars. His personal life mirrored his professional decline. A failed marriage to a fellow actress left him brokenhearted and estranged from his children. Wood's battle with depression became public in the late 1990s, and he was openly candid about his struggles with mental health. He faced a series of financial setbacks, including bankruptcy, which further eroded his career prospects. Now 61, Wood has largely retreated from the public eye, occasionally appearing in small roles in independent films. Gene Barge, born on August 9, 1926, played the role of the bail jumper in Under Siege, 1992, a character that added mystery and intrigue to the film. At the age of 66 during the filming, Barge was already a seasoned actor, having appeared in numerous films and television shows throughout his career. Though his career in Hollywood was not marked by massive stardom, he was respected for his ability to bring depth to even the smallest of roles. Barge's personal life, however, was far from peaceful. Throughout his life, he struggled with addiction and failed marriages, and his financial situation was often precarious. His struggles with substance abuse left scars on his career, as he found it difficult to maintain steady work. Barge had a complicated relationship with his children, as he spent much of his time in and out of rehab centers, unable to reconcile with his past. At 98 years old, he continues to live in relative seclusion. Despite his tumultuous past, Barge has managed to remain independent, focusing on smaller projects as his health permits. Aan Elam was born in 1970. He played a disciplined and skilled Marine in Under Siege, 1992, where his character was known for his bravery and ability to stay calm under intense pressure. Elam was just 22 years old when filming the movie, showing promise early in his career. However, his personal life was marked by struggles that affected his career. Growing up in a tough environment, Elam faced challenges with his family, which shaped his character but also led to personal difficulties, including addiction issues. These struggles with substance abuse and turbulent relationships with partners made it difficult for him to maintain a stable career in Hollywood. Although his acting career was short-lived, Elam appeared in a few projects, but none reached the success of Under Siege. In his later years, he kept a low profile, distancing himself from the limelight. At 54 years old, he has stayed largely out of public attention, focusing on a quieter life away from the entertainment industry. Sandy Ward was born on July 12, 1926. In Under Siege, 1992, he played Calloway, a wise and dependable character who provided stability to the team. Ward was 66 during filming, but his life had been anything but easy. Born into a working-class family, his youth was shaped by hardship, which drove him to pursue a career in acting. Ward found early success, but his career was often marked by playing secondary roles, despite his strong on-screen presence. Off-screen, Ward faced numerous personal battles. He went through multiple marriages, each ending in divorce, and his relationships with his children were strained, partly due to his emotional struggles. He also battled depression in his later years, which compounded the loneliness and isolation he often felt. Despite these personal challenges, he continued acting, and his role in Under Siege was one of his final significant film appearances. Ward passed away on March 6, 2005, at the age of 78 from heart failure, leaving behind a legacy of dedication to his craft but a life marked by personal turbulence. Michael Despars, born on January 24, 1948, portrayed Damiani in Under Siege, 1992, at the age of 44. Damiani, a shrewd and ruthless terrorist, brought an element of danger and calculated malevolence to the film. Despars' early life was marked by both privilege and turmoil, as he was born into a prominent family, but his upbringing was far from idyllic. He started his career in the music industry, eventually transitioning into acting with notable roles in MacGyver and The New Mike Hammer. However, Despars' career was filled with periods of obscurity and controversy, particularly due to his volatile personal life. He was married to the famous rock singer Pamela Despars, but their union ended in divorce, a reflection of the strain that his career and lifestyle placed on relationships. Despars has one son, Nicholas, from his marriage, though his life as a father has also been characterized by difficulty in maintaining a stable family life. At the age of 76, Despars is still active in his career, though he has largely stepped away from the public eye, focusing on more private endeavors. Nick Mancuso, born on May 29, 1948, took on the role of Tom Breaker in Under Siege, 1992, portraying a high-ranking government official in his mid-40s during filming. Known for his intelligence and complex character, Breaker was a man caught in morally ambiguous situations. Mancuso's career began in the 1970s, and he achieved some early success with roles in films like The Sicilian and The Day After. However, despite his talent, Mancuso's personal life and career trajectory were anything but smooth. He faced multiple challenges, from struggling with the typecasting that limited his roles to enduring significant personal heartbreaks. His first marriage ended in divorce, and he later remarried, but his second marriage also faced difficulties, with the couple parting ways. Mancuso has 2 children, though the details of his family life remain largely private. His career continued through the 90s, but his role in Under Siege was one of the few that highlighted his potential in a mainstream Hollywood film. Now, at 76, Mancuso is no longer in the public spotlight as much as he once was, but he remains an actor with a dedicated following. Dale Dye, born on October 8, 1944, took on the role of Captain Garza in Under Siege, 1992, playing a disciplined and strategic naval officer. Dye was 48 years old during filming and brought a sense of realism to his role, thanks to his real-life military background. Though his career was defined by his military expertise, his personal life saw many ups and downs. He was married 3 times, with each marriage ending in divorce. He has 2 children, but the complexities of his relationships led to strained family dynamics. Dye's career, especially in Hollywood, was often overshadowed by his deep commitment to authentic military portrayals, leading to some professional frustration. He found great success in military advising but struggled with personal peace. As of now, Dale Dye is 80 years old, still active in the industry and living a quieter life, away from the public's gaze. Dick Cheney, born on January 30, 1941, appeared as himself in Under Siege, 1992, contributing to the film's authenticity with his presence. At the time, Cheney was 51 years old and still in the early stages of his political career. Known for his strategic thinking and influence, his career was both praised and criticized. Cheney's personal life, while stable, saw challenges, particularly in balancing his demanding career with family life. He married Lynn Cheney in 1964, and together they have 2 daughters, Elizabeth and Mary. However, Cheney's political life, marked by his role as vice president and his controversial decisions during the Iraq War, cast a shadow over his personal happiness. The tension between his public and private selves was often evident. As of today, Cheney is 83 years old, living quietly with his family after decades of political involvement. Though his political career is over, his legacy remains a subject of debate and reflection. George Bush, born on June 12, 1924, also appeared as himself in archival footage in Under Siege, 1992, adding historical weight to the film. At the time, he was 68 years old. As the 41st President of the United States, George was known for his integrity and leadership. However, his personal life was not without its tribulations. His marriage to Barbara was one of support, but the intense pressures of political life, especially during his presidency, put a strain on their relationship. His presidency, while marked by achievements, faced challenges like the Gulf War and his unexpected loss in the 1992 election to Bill Clinton. His family was not untouched by tragedy, as his son, George W. Bush, was the subject of public scrutiny during his own political rise. George passed away on November 30, 2018, at the age of 94, from vascular Parkinsonism, after living a life that, though filled with success, was marked by personal loss and public sacrifice. Who's your favorite character from Under Siege? How do you feel knowing that some of the actors have passed away? Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss future videos. Thank you so much.